We have all heard the expression, life is short, so many times. Well, it's never changed. It is so very short. Our time on this planet is not long at all. And that is why we need to make every day count as it relates to value that we put out into the world. There was a young lady, I say young, but she was in her 60s. I believe she had just turned 66 or 7 a few months ago. A customer of mine, she was having apparently some mental health and or illness issues. I met her a couple years ago, but she came back from New York earlier this year. Had some pre-existing health issues. And she was not quite right. Very frail, thin lady. And we reunited. Didn't know her super well, but I knew her as a customer. And she came and she got some help from me in my store. And she owed me a few dollars. It's not important the amount. And she was having some, as I forestated, some mental issues. Thinking people were following her and setting her up and stalking her. She even called me on the phone and said I was stalking her. Of course, that's not true. It was not true. And she just didn't trust anyone. And so she had moved into this brand new apartment a few months ago. The building had just finished being built last year. And she got her brand new apartment and she was happy there where she was, relatively, all things considered. And I knew she wasn't in the greatest of health. And she told me she had some health issues. But anyway, long story short, she accused me of being a person that was following her and in cahoots with another group of people, which was all fabricated. There was something in her mind, and I was so sad to see that she was going through this. And then after she stopped talking to me for about a month, she came back and asked me for another favor, and I told her no, until she had settled the other thing that I had done for her. Anyway, one of my neighbors that lived in the same building as her, and who was one of my customers as well, she came to see me today. And she said, I wanted to let you know that Miss Mo is what we called her, passed away. Wow. So she told me that she had been dead for about a week or two. She was found in her apartment because the neighbors had noticed that they had not seen her, so they did one of those visits to check on her. So they gained access to her apartment, and she had died of heart failure. Life is short. I don't look at the fact that she was disgruntled, the fact that she owed me anything. Her slate was wiped clean to me, in my mind, and I don't hold that against her. We all need one another, whether we realize it or not. We are our brother's keepers, those of us who truly understand what that means. Some people will say things like that, don't mean it because they don't live it. But I was sad to have heard that Penny, which is her first name, had passed away under such circumstances and not happy at all. She had had some bad experiences, she told me, in her life, and she left here alone. She did not have any family here. I was perhaps the closest person to her in the neighborhood, and she made that known to me. Outside of her other health issues. So I just wanted to say, those of you that have family and that have friends, true friends, make sure you stick together. Make sure you look at life as being the most precious commodity that you have right now, so that you have no regret later on. That was all I had to say. Now, may the Almighty bless and keep you and yours. So take care.